Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to day 227 of Quran in a Year Plus, where we learn to look at the world and live life according to the lens of the Quran. Brought to you by the Islamic Association of Raleigh. Today we're going to be looking at verses 65 to 76 of Surah Al-Hajj. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. ألم تر أن الله سخر لكم ما في الأرض والفلك تجري في البحر بأمره ويمسك السماء أن تقع على الأرض إلا بإذنه إن الله بالناس لرؤوف رحيم. Do you not see, O Messenger, that Allah has made everything on the earth subservient to you and to all people, whether animals or inanimate objects, for your benefit and needs? He has made the ships sail across the sea by His command and control, carrying you from one land to another. He holds the sky so that it does not fall upon the earth except by His permission. If He were to allow it, it would fall. Indeed, Allah is most kind and merciful to people, as He has subjected all of this for them, despite the injustice that exists among them. وهو الذي يحياكم ثم يميتكم ثم يحييكم إن الإنسان لكفور. And it is Allah who gave you life, bringing you into existence after you were nothing. Then He will cause you to die when your appointed time ends. Then He will bring you back to life after death, so that He may hold you accountable for your deeds and reward you accordingly. Yet the human being is truly ungrateful for the blessings of Allah, even though they are clear by worshipping others alongside Him. لكل أمة جعلنا منسكا هم ناسكوه فلا ينازعنك في الأمر وادع إلى ربك إنك لعلى هدى مستقيم. For every past nation we established a law and a form of worship that we commanded them with, and they acted upon it. So let not the polytheists of Quraysh dispute with you, O Messenger, regarding your law and what Allah has commanded you of rituals and all forms of worship. Call people to the oneness of your Lord, to sincere devotion to Him alone, and to following His command. You are firmly upon a straight path with no deviation. وَإِن جَادَلُوكَ فَقُلِ اللَّهُ أَعْلَمُ بِمَا تَعْمَلُونَ. If they continue to argue with you even after the truth has become clear, then leave their matter to Allah and say as a warning, Allah knows best what you do. Nothing of your actions is hidden from Him, and He will recompense you for them. الله يحكم بينكم يوم القيامة فيما كنتم فيه تختلفون. Allah will judge between His servants, the believers and the disbelievers, on the day of judgment regarding everything they used to differ about in matters of religion. أَلَمْ تَعْلَمْ أَنَّ اللَّهَ يَعْلَمُ مَا فِي السَّمَاءِ وَالْأَرْضِ إِنَّ ذَلِكَ فِي كِتَابٍ إِنَّ ذَلِكَ عَلَى اللَّهِ يَسِيرٌ. Do you not know, O Messenger, that Allah knows everything in the heavens and everything on the earth? Nothing within them is hidden from Him. All of this knowledge is recorded in the preserved tablet. Indeed, all of that is easy for Allah. وَيَعْبُدُونَ مِن دُونِ اللَّهِ مَا لَمْ يُنَزِّلْ بِهِ سُلْطَانًا وَمَا لَيْسَ لَهُم بِهِ عِلْمٌ وَمَا لِلظَّالِمِينَ مِن نَصِيرٍ. The polytheists worship besides Allah idols for which Allah has sent down no proof in His revealed books. They have no knowledge to support their worship. Their only basis is blind imitation of their forefathers. And the wrongdoers will have no helper to protect them from the punishment of Allah when it comes. وإذا تتلى عليهم آياتنا بينات تعرف في وجوه الذين كفروا المنكر يكادون يسطون بالذين يتلون عليهم آياتنا قل أفأنبئكم بشر من ذلكم النار وعدها الله الذين كفروا وبئس المصير. When our clear verses from the Quran are recited to them, you can recognize denial on the faces of those who disbelieve in Allah. Their expressions tighten and darken when they hear them. They almost lash out in anger at those who recite our verses to them. Say to them, O Messenger, shall I inform you of something worse than your anger and resentment? It is the fire that Allah has promised for the disbelievers. What an evil destination it is. يا أيها الناس ضرب مثل فاستمعوا له إن الذين تدعون من دون الله لن يخلقوا ذبابا ولو اجتمعوا له وإن يسلبهم الذباب شيئا لا يستنقذوه منه ضعف الطالب والمطلوب. O people, a parable has been set forth, so listen to it carefully and reflect on it. Those you worship besides Allah, whether idols or anything else, can never create even a fly despite its smallness, even if they all gathered together to do so. And if a fly were to take something from them, like perfume or anything similar, they would not be able to recover it from it. Their inability to create a fly or to take back what it steals shows their complete weakness in anything greater than that. So how can you worship them instead of Allah while they are so powerless? Weak is the seeker, meaning the idol that is worshipped, and cannot reclaim what the fly takes from it. And weak is the one sought, which is the fly. ما قدر الله حق قدره إن الله لقوي عزيز. They have not honored Allah as He truly deserves to be honored when they worship others alongside Him from His creation. Indeed, Allah is all-powerful. From His power and ability is that He created the heavens and the earth and all that is within them. He is mighty and no one can overcome Him, unlike the idols of the polytheists, which are weak and humiliated and cannot create anything. الله يصطفي من الملائكة رسلا ومن الناس إن الله سميع بصير. Allah chooses messengers from among the angels and messengers from among the people. He sends some of the angels to the prophets, such as Jibreel, whom He sent to the human messengers, and He sends human messengers to the people. Indeed, Allah hears what the polytheists say about His messengers, and He sees those whom He chooses for His message. يعلم ما بين أيديهم وما خلفهم وإلى الله ترجع الأمور. Allah knows the affairs of His messengers from both the angels and humans, even before their creation and after their death. To Allah alone shall all matters return on the day of resurrection, when He will resurrect His slaves and recompense them accordingly for the deeds they sent forth. As we reflect over today's verses, Allah He says, do you not see that Allah has made everything on the earth subservient to you and the ships that sail across the sea by His command? Allah isn't just giving us information, He's teaching us how to see, to look around us, to notice that nothing is random. The land, the sea, the sky, all of it is under precise control. Ibn Ashur says, this specific example is mentioned because ships sailing at sea are a clear manifestation of this subjugation. If Allah had not inspired people with the knowledge of how to build them in the way they are made, their fate in the sea would have been nothing but drowning. Think about that for a moment. Ships didn't just appear. Human beings didn't randomly figure this out. Who taught humanity to take materials, shape them, engineer them, and trust them in an ocean that could swallow them whole? That knowledge is from Allah. And what we call progress today is really just humanity uncovering what Allah allowed us to understand. From ships in the ocean to planes in the sky, it's all part of the same subjugation. Allah teaches the human being how to move through a world He already fully controls. And He says, and He holds the sky from falling upon the earth except by His permission. Indeed, Allah is most kind and merciful to people. Ibn Ashur says, His statement, He holds the sky, is a reminder of His favor upon people by protecting them from what would ruin their lives. And His statement, except by His permission, serves as a caution combining both reassurance and fear. When we look at the sky, we think it's just there, but in reality, Allah is holding it at every moment. And He says, indeed, Allah is most kind and merciful to people. Shaykh Sa'di says, Allah is more merciful to people than their own parents and even more than themselves. He wants good for them, while they often bring harm upon themselves. From His mercy is that He has subjected all of these things for their benefit. Allah gives us so much. He is the one who brought us into existence, and then He will cause us to die. And then we're going to be resurrected and standing in front of Him. And He says, indeed, the human being is extremely ungrateful. Imam al-Qurtubi says, meaning insan, the human being, is deeply ungrateful for the clear signs that point to Allah's power and oneness. It is also said that this is because most people are ungrateful for blessings, as Allah says, and few of my servants are truly grateful. So we want to be among those few who are grateful for Allah's blessings and use them in His obedience. And Allah, He says, do you not know that Allah knows everything in the heavens and the earth? Ibn Uthaymeen says, this verse shows the completeness and vastness of Allah's knowledge. The verses about Allah's knowledge come in different forms. Sometimes they are general, sometimes detailed. Sometimes they relate to human actions, and sometimes to the actions of Allah Himself. When a person truly believes in Allah's knowledge, it leads to two things. First, they avoid disobeying Allah, so Allah does not find them where He has forbidden them. Second, they strive in obedience, so Allah does not miss them where He has commanded them to be. When you know that Allah is fully aware of you, it creates a constant sense of muraqabah, awareness of Him. He does not find you where He told you not to be, and He does not miss you where He told you to be. And we ask ourselves honestly that am I developing that sense of awareness, knowing that I'm being observed? And after all of this, Allah's control, His mercy, His perfect knowledge, His power and greatness, and their inability to even create a fly. Allah says, they have not honored Allah as He truly deserves. Meaning, they did not give Allah the reverence He deserves. They did not magnify Him as He should be magnified. They did not truly know Him as He should be known. It is said about someone who truly understands something that they have recognized its worth. So whoever does not know Allah through His attributes has not truly recognized His greatness. When Allah says, they have not honored Allah as He truly deserves, indeed Allah is all powerful and mighty. Imam al-Tabari says, these people who associate others with Allah in worship have not truly magnified Him as He deserves. If they had truly recognized His greatness, they would not have associated partners with Him, nor failed to devote their worship sincerely to Him. They did not truly know Him as He should be known. This is similar to how people say, you did not give Him His due respect, meaning you fell short in honoring Him as He deserves. And this is a question that we ask ourselves as well. Have we honored Allah the way that He deserves? Do I strive to live life with Him as my number one priority? And Ibn al-Qayyim, he gives a powerful reflection on this verse. He says, the one who truly fails to honor Allah is the one for whom Allah's commands become insignificant, so they disobey Him. His prohibitions become light, so they fall into them. His rights are neglected, His remembrance is ignored. Their heart becomes heedless of Him. Their desires become more important than seeking Allah's pleasure. Obeying people becomes more important than obeying Allah. So Allah is given what is left over from their heart, their speech, and their actions. Their desires are given priority because that is what truly matters to them. They take lightly the fact that Allah sees them and is fully aware of them. They feel shy in front of people, but not shy in front of Allah. They fear people, but they do not fear Allah. When dealing with people, they give their best effort. But when it comes to Allah, they give Him the least of what they have. If they serve someone they love from among people, they do so with sincerity, effort, and full presence. But when they stand before Allah, if they even do, they stand in a way that they would not accept from any person like themselves. They give in charity in a way they would be ashamed to present to another human being. So can it be said that someone like this has truly honored Allah as he deserves? So as we walk away from today's episode, the question isn't, do I believe in Allah? The question is, do I honor Him the way He deserves to be honored, the way He deserves to be magnified? Do I strive to worship Him the way that He deserves? Because if we look at our actions, our priorities, our time, our effort, they reveal what is truly important in my life. And the goal isn't to feel guilty, but the goal is to realign, to take one step consistently. And the reality is that we're never going to be able to give Allah the right that He truly deserves. But are we moving in that direction? Are we striving to become better, to become more aware, to worship Him with more presence? Because when Allah becomes great in our hearts, through love and awe, our limbs will naturally reflect that greatness. Our worship, our obedience, and our choices all begin to align with that recognition. May Allah the Almighty make us amongst those who strive to give Him the honor that He truly deserves, to magnify Him in a way that He truly deserves. May He make us amongst those who worship Him with ihsan, who strive to do good towards others. I'll see you tomorrow inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.